Alright, hey cats and shakes, it's Slickback Rocker here. So I'm going to be doing the hair product review on Murray's Hair Glow, probably today. That'll be later on today though. I don't normally rant on about shit for a single video, but I feel like this game in particular I have to rant on about. And it is possibly my new least favorite game of all time. And that is LA Noire for the PS3. Alright. Now, I finished Mafia 2 a couple months ago by now. And that game was good. You know, had an interesting story mode. You know, you could do whatever you want. It was free roam. And you had access to a lot of things as you progressed through the story. So, there's nothing wrong with Mafia 2. Matter of fact, I might go through and buy the rest of the game so I can play the full series in order. But, I don't know what type of crack Rockstar was on, or whoever the other developer was to make this game. But they were on a lot of it if they thought this game was good. Because it's not. Alright? Now, you can buy the game if you want to. You don't have to listen to me. But I'm just telling you my opinions and why I hate LA Noire. Alright? Let's kind of go on about a rant. I'm going to go on about a rant here probably for a while, but it is what it is. Alright, so I first saw this in disc replay. It interested me, you know? The cover of the game interested me. That it would be an interesting game, right? And it's made by Rockstar too. And Rockstar made the whole Grand Theft Auto series. So you would think that, you know, it'd be a good game. Now, I wasn't expecting it to be anything like Grand Theft Auto, no. But I was expecting it to be at least good of a good game, you know. But man, was I wrong. From the start of the first time I put it in my PS3, I was immediately disappointed with how bad it was. Alright? And let's go over why. Alright, so the first thing that I don't like about this game is the lack of content. Like, there's not really much to do in this game, you know? The only thing there is to do is go through the story mode, do the cases, and do the side missions. Other than that, there's not much in here that you can do. Like, there's at all. You can't do much in here, in this game. Other than do the missions and the side missions, that's all you can really do. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like this game. I haven't even played the full game fully yet. But I played it for the past hour since, or so far at least. And I gotta say, I'm not impressed with it. It's boring, it's repetitive, and there's nothing interesting to go on in the game, on the story lineup. I mean, if there's no content, at least what you would think they would do is make the storyline a little bit more interesting as missions go on, right? So it's not the same stuff over and over again, right? No. They're not going to do that this game. The story mode and the side missions both get boring and repetitive very quickly. Alright, at first it's kind of fun, but as you go on, it just gets more boring and more repetitive, and it's not interesting. It's not something that keeps my interest in to say, oh, you know what, I'm going to keep playing this game. I like the story lineup. No, none of it does. Which is another reason why I dislike this game. Other than the lack of content and the story mode being boring and repetitive, another thing I don't like about this game is the fact that this game has a huge map, and by a huge map, I mean a huge map. If you don't believe me, look it up online, the LA Noire map. But the fact is, you can't do anything in the map. Yeah, you have a whole huge map, but you can't go anywhere in it. Why? It's a waste of time, man. There's no stores, there's no weapon stores, no clothing stores you can go in, nothing. Alright? There's nothing you can do. So if you're not playing the story mode and you're not playing the side missions, you really have nothing to do in this game. There's a lack of content. You can't do anything other than the story mode and the side missions. And once you've completed those, there's no point of playing the game because you've done it all. You've done all that there is to do in this game. Like, That's completely lazy, man. You Rockstar, you could have done better. Like, now I only paid $2 for this, but still, that was my money I paid for, hoping this game was gonna be good. And it was far from that. Alright? Another thing. You would think with a Rockstar game, you'd be able to pull out your guns, right? And have free roam to have your gun wherever you want it, right? No, you don't. Alright? You barely ever, matter of fact, get to use your guns in the whole freaking game. Yeah. As a cop in a Rockstar North Productions video game, you cannot barely use your gun. The only time you get to use a gun in this game is during some side missions and some story missions. Other than that, there is no time in the game where you get to just freely pull your gun out and roam around with it. Like, come on, dude. Like, the game's already boring enough, but then you're gonna take that away from us? Why? But yeah, man. I don't know. I don't like this game at all. I had high hopes for this. When I first bought it, I had high hopes for it. I'm like, you know what, this game could be cool, you know? It's made by Rockstar, people who made GTA 5, and it might be cool, but it's not. Another thing I hate about this game. Alright, so this game came out in 2011 for the PS3 originally, right? Why can you not manually save on a PS3 game in 2011? Rockstar, what are you smoking, dude? It's 2011, and you can't manually save a video game for your progress? The game has to do it for you? What is this? It's 2011, and you can't manually save on a game on next-gen consoles? Like, what is this? And if your game didn't save it for you, then you're screwed. And if for some reason it didn't save, then you're screwed. And you have to start wherever it puts you. Which is bullshit. Like, come on. You could have done so much better with this game. Now I understand, you know, it's not the technology we have today with video games, but still, it's 2011. And you're going to make your game that boring with nothing to do in it the whole story time? Come on, Rockstar. I may not have all been Rockstar's fault, so I'm not going to blame them all for, you know, it may not have all been Rockstar's fault, but still, whoever's fault it was, come on. I don't know, y'all. I may not have covered everything I wanted to go over, but I covered the majority of why I don't like LA Noire. Why it's one of my least favorite games that I've ever purchased for my PS3. So, yeah, that's my little rant. I'm not really going to do rants too much, but only if they're necessary and they have to be done and have to get the word out. But I don't recommend you buy this game. If you want to buy a Mafia-type style game that's based in the 40s or 50s or anything like that, go for the Mafia franchise and the Mafia series. For, you know, it's a lot better. You get more options, man. This, you barely get anything in the game, so I don't recommend you buy this. I don't recommend it. Thank you all for watching. For those of you who did, comment, like, subscribe, and if you agree with me, let me know. I don't really care if you do or not. This is my opinion. This is what I think of the game. I don't like it. It's not my favorite. I don't like it at all. Like, it gets fun at first, but after a while, it just is not fun. So, that's my rant on LA Noire and what my opinions are on it. You can buy it if you want to. If you enjoy it, that's cool. I personally don't enjoy it, and I'm probably not going to play it ever again. So, yeah. I'll find something else to play and have fun with. But until my hair product review comes out, I'll see y'all cats and chicks then. Peace.